Hello everyone. So from today onwards we will regularly putting video on YouTube, and the motive is to complete syllabus before this prelims. So we will start our offline as well as online paid courses also from December onwards. So you can join that. And besides that, we will be offering the video lecture on YouTube as well as providing home assignments. So you need to move together alongside this lecture. So, and in a days we will try to put more videos, smaller segments, because larger video takes much larger space in camera as well as editing. It requires many times. So we will put just small topics, separate it into different distinct topics, and then we will put it on YouTube. So today we are studying agriculture. So this one is the home assignment for today. So you need to study this directive principles of state policy from DD Basu. So it was mentioned there in quite an analytical manner. So UPSC usually used to ask in these days, if you will see the previous year question papers, so particularly recently, so they are asking much more analytical questions. So you need to have analytical understanding of the polity, and this will help you in answering the questions in prelims. So practice it, previous year questions. I will also put some questions in my videos, not today, but sometimes later. Okay, so this is the timelines. Now coming to this Kalanamak Paddy. Okay, so this was in news recently. Why it was in news? Because this traditional variety was changed into this it was genetically modified into another variety. That variety provides much higher yield as well as it gives strength to the crop also. So the aroma is higher, the fragrance is higher than the traditional variety, as well as the yield is higher. Because the traditional variety, we see the yield was very less, and the market is also, the demand from the market is also getting shrinked. So that's why this Indian Agricultural Research Institute, they have developed this new variety. Okay, so we will see this. Paddy is a Kharif crop. You need to remember it. In previous year question papers, you will see there has been questions from Kharif crop also. So its season is from July to September. It is sown in rainy season. From July to September. Okay. Other examples of Kharif crops, you need to remember this also, like paddy, maize, soybean, cotton. These are Kharif crops. Do not apply your common sense that the cotton, how can cotton be the Kharif crops? Okay. Cotton also requires huge amount of water, irrigation water. Nut, soybean, and this groundnut also. It is given in NCERT, so you can read it from there. So Kalanamak Paddy, what is its features? It has black husk and a strong fragrance. Even this traditional variety has the strong fragrance. So since Kalanamak Paddy has got the GI tag in 2013, okay, from UP. So it was mentioned there that this Kalanamak Paddy, when Buddha came after enlightenment, so people asked, what are the prasad that you have brought from there? So Buddha provided the seed of this Kalanamak Paddy, and that's why it is called that it is a gift of Buddha to the people of Sravasti after his enlightenment. Okay. So it is grown in Tarai region in Nepal, as well as in UP, so northeastern UP. And this region has received the GI tag. The traditional variety is prone to lodging. So what is the lodging? And this causes low yield. Lodging is a condition whereby the top of the plant becomes heavy because of its grain filling, okay, and the stems is weak, so that's why it cannot support the plant, okay. So the plant falls on the ground, and this leads to the reduction in the yield also. So that's why Indian Agricultural Research Institute, it has developed two dwarf varieties of Kalanamak rice. One is called Pusa Narendra Kalanamak 1638. Pusa Narendra Kalanamak 1638, okay, and 1652, okay. These two are the dwarf varieties. So what happened in the dwarf varieties? The stem length was reduced, okay, and this leads to strengthen, makes the crop sturdy also, strengthen the crop. Where it was developed? So it was developed at Acharya Narendra Dev University of Agriculture and Technology, okay, which is located at Ayodhya. So this institute has tested these two varieties, Pusa Narendra 1638 and 1652. So it's the new variety has the yield twice of the traditional variety, and traditional Kalanamak was received, I have already said that it has received the GI tag in 2013. So what is GI tag? GI tag is given to product which indicate that it has a specific geographical location, okay, or the point of origin. So GI tag is related to a specific geographical territory also of the product. So this I have already told you that the issue was that the variety, traditional variety was tall, and that's why it is prone to lodging also, because the stems is weak and the grains is grain filling leads to lodging. Okay, so the changes that was brought, that the dwarfness is brought into the crop, and this makes the plant sturdy. So its quality, while doing the genetically modification, the quality was maintained, and the new quality provides the higher yield also. So what are the process? This also you need to put emphasis on and remember this one. So the dwarf variety has the genes from where? Bindli Mutant 68. Bindli Mutant 68. That this you need to remember. Bindli Mutant 68. Okay. And it was crossed with Basmati, gene of the Pusa Basmati 1176. Okay. It was crossed with gene of the Pusa Basmati 1176 as a parent, and then it was crossed with Kalanamak. And then again after its progeny is double cross back. Okay. So double cross with Kalanamak in order to maintain its original quality. This is called the novel mutation. Novel mutation is just a kind of gene alteration technique. Okay. So it was, this was the timeline. So it was started in 2007 and at the 10 Krishi Vigyan Kendra located in the GI districts. Okay. So this paddy crop they are susceptible to this blight bacterial disease. This one also you need to remember. So if the paddy is inserted with this blight tolerant genes, they will not get this disease, blight bacterial disease. Okay. So this disease also reduce the yield of the crop, blight bacterial disease. Although this gene has not yet inserted into that crop, but if this gene will be inserted into that crop, then there will be resistance from the blight bacterial disease also. Now what are the nutritional content? So National Institute of Nutrition Hyderabad, this provides the nutritional content of the crops. So it says that the zinc and iron content in Kalanamak is higher than the other rice varieties, okay, zinc and iron content. And they are right now testing, but if the glycemic index, if this glycemic index is low, then this rice is also fit for diabetic patients, okay. Now this is the history of Indian Agricultural Research Institute, which is right now located in New Delhi. Okay, Indian Council of Agricultural Research headquartered at New Delhi also. So Indian Agricultural Research Institute, it was established first in Pusa, Bihar. Okay. So with the help of American philanthropist Henry Phipps. He was the guest of Lord Curzon's wife. So there is a story behind it, but we do not get into that. So what are the reasons to establish this institute? The reason for the establishment of this institute is to proximity to the indigo plantation. Okay. So we have read, or we will read in the indigo plantation were quite popular in those regions. So particularly in Bihar, and it requires revival. Why? Because German has started synthesizing this artificial chemical aniline dye in 1899. So earlier it was Agricultural Research Institute when it was established in 1905. So then this name was changed into Imperial Institute of Agricultural Research, IARI, in 1911, and then this Imperial Agricultural Research Institute in 1919. But these details you do not require, just I have mentioned it. And due to earthquake in 1934 in those regions, in Bihar particularly, so it was very quite devastating situations at that time. So this institute shifted to Delhi in 1936. Okay, and post-independence, this Imperial Agricultural Research Institute was named as Indian Agricultural Research Institute. So this IARI, it has majorly contributed in green revolution in India and make India self-sufficient in food crops. This IARI, it falls under ICAR, so Indian Council of Agricultural Research. This one is the autonomous organization under Department of Agriculture and Research. So this is one of the two departments of Ministry of Agriculture. Okay. So Union Minister of Agriculture is the president of ICAR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. So this one, although is the autonomous organization, so by autonomous organization, we mean that the government did not intervene in its day-to-day functioning. Okay. So although government have a larger say in some of the major or critical decisions, but government did not intervene in day-to-day functioning. Okay. And this ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, this also regulates the agricultural education in India. So it was established in 1929 under the Societies Registration Act 1860 as Imperial Council of Agricultural Research. Okay. On the recommendation of Royal Commission on Agriculture. Earlier there used to be the Royal Commission on each sector. So this Royal Commission on Agriculture, they have suggested the establishment of this Imperial Council of Agricultural Research. Now ICAR has achieved many things. So like ICAR scientists, they are the first in the world to sequence pigeon pea genome in 2011. Okay, they are the ones who has developed the vaccine for bird flu H5N1. Okay, at its Bhopal center. In 2006. Okay. So what is the name? Its name is, although it's not that much important as far as name is concerned, but this is the only facility in the country to conduct the test for bird flu. So this is called high security disease laboratory, Bhopal. Now this ICAR, it has also developed Kisan, Krishi, integrated solution for agriculture application navigation. Okay. So they developed this Kisan in 2019. This Kisan helps in e-agriculture, that is digitally, it helps digitally farmers about all the services as far as agriculture is concerned. So it provides a integrated interface for all the agricultural apps also. Now ICAR also, through its national accreditation agriculture education, through its National Agriculture Education Accreditation Board. Okay. ICAR through NAEB, National Agriculture Education Accreditation Board. Through it gives the accreditation to agricultural institutes also, university, colleges. However, this is not the mandatory. Okay, it's voluntary on the part of the institute also. So this is about Indian Council of Agricultural Research. Kisan Vigyan, Krishi Vigyan Kendra. Okay. So Krishi Vigyan Kendra was first established in Puducherry, okay, in 1974. So it's 100% funded by the government of India. However, Krishi Vigyan Kendra can be run by NGO also. You need to remember this, that it can be run by NGO also. So there are several Krishi Vigyan Kendra which are under NGO, functioning under NGO. And each and every Krishi Vigyan Kendra is associated with either Indian Council of Agricultural Research, State Agricultural University, or Central Agricultural University. Okay. So it is the integrated part of the National Agricultural Research System. It provides extension services to these farmers also. So what are its aim? Krishi Vigyan Kendra. In general, Krishi Vigyan Kendra is in each district of the country. So its aim is to assess the location-specific technology in agriculture, okay, and allied enterprises. So it is the knowledge and resource center, and it conducts demonstration to establish production potentials of technology also in the farmer field. It provides capacity building training to the farmers, and it provides farm advisory also. It provides quality technological products, so it produce those products as well as make it available to farmers such as seed, planting materials, or livestock. Okay. Now, who gives the GI tag? This is the Office of the Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks Department. It comes under. So, Office of the Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks. It comes under Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Okay. So this is the department of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So Ministry of Commerce and Industry, this institution provide the GI tag to the product. Okay. You need to remember it. Actually, it was earlier Department of Industrial Promotion and Policy, DIPP, so which was changed to Department for Promotion of Industrial and Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Okay, DIPP was changed to DPIIT. So this Office of Controller General of Patents, Designs and Trademarks, okay, for promotion of industry and internal trade, this provides the GI tag to the products. We will see about GI tags also because this one is the important section. Sometimes UPSC used to ask match the GI tags from the respective region. Okay. Thank you.